we're growing, but we can't find enough workers to fill the openings that we have.
Getting desperate for workers.
We've got lots of folks sitting on the sidelines, and we just want to get them back into the workforce.
Dozens of Colorado businesses say extended unemployment benefits should end now.
But is that the solution? Plus, denied getting a vaccine.
I'm telling you, I have never had the COVID shot.
Denver7 digs for answers and helps one Denver woman finally get her shot.
I couldn't be in better spirits right now.
And remembering a hero.
He was the right man in the right place.
Unemployment in Colorado remains flat tonight. Looking at June's numbers, the unemployment rate remained 6.2%, and Colorado's labor force decreased by more than 2,000 last month.
The good news is over the past 14 months, Colorado has gained back more than 276,000 jobs that were lost between February and April of last year, and that puts our job recovery rate at 73.5%. That's about 3% higher than the nation's average, so the unemployment numbers might be looking better. Problem is, plenty of Colorado businesses are still struggling to find workers. Thank you for joining us for Denver7 News at 6. I'm Ann Trujillo.
And I'm Shannon Ogden. And tonight, more than 170 community members and businesses believe extended unemployment benefits are to blame. And they're urging Governor Polis to end extended unemployment benefits early.
Denver7's Ivan Rodriguez is taking a deeper look into the business's demand, if it'll work, and what the governor's office has to say about it.
As Colorado continues to rebound, small businesses across the state are finding it increasingly difficult to hire workers.
We've got lots of folks sitting on the sidelines, and we just want to get them back into the workforce.
Pete Gasley isn't only the president of Total Facility Care, but he also managed to get 170 community members and business owners to sign a letter asking Governor Polis to end extended unemployment benefits early.
There's restaurants that are closing days and not operating, and they're giving up that revenue for their business. I think in some service industries, it's going to end up closing some businesses if it gets extended beyond September 6th.
The Colorado Department of Labor and Employment says federal pandemic employment compensation adds up to about $300 a week for people on unemployment, making it a similar wage to people who work low-wage jobs.
It was easier to hire back then, 20 months ago, than it is right now. What's it going to take to get them to have to work 40 hours a week and come back into the workforce? Is that $18? Is it $20? Is it $25?
Professor of Finance at the University of Denver, Matt Klaus, says if wages were to increase, that cost could then be passed down to the consumer. He says the labor shortage especially impacts small businesses. When this strain on hiring will end is unknown.
The extra $300 is supposed to end in September. That will make it a little less lucrative to stay at home, so that might force some people to think about actually having to go back to work.
A spokesperson with the governor's office says in part, to reject the federal unemployment benefits would be rejecting hundreds of millions of dollars coming into the state of Colorado. It's free money from the federal government for Colorado, and if Colorado ended it before Congress is paying it through the first week in September, it would drain roughly $600 to $800 million out of our state. They also stress that just because Coloradans are returning to full-time work, it doesn't mean financial challenges disappear.
And I understand the governor's position on that. The challenge is that we're all paying for this. The bill will come due on it. It's not free money, as his spokesperson said.
The desire for businesses to get going again is clear as day. The jury is still out on whether people return quickly to the workforce. Ivan Rodriguez, Denver7.
And taking a deeper look tonight, about 1 in 7 people offered a job while on unemployment might turn it down because of the enhanced benefit. That's according to one federal study published in June. Also, the benefits may be targeting just a handful of industries. A federal analysis of the $600 per week CARES Act payments found only 2 professions where people might prefer to remain unemployed than return to work. Those were janitors and food service workers. Researchers believe that is still the case with the $300 per week benefit. The industry that's in most need of workers right now, leisure and hospitality. Looking into state data, more than 67,000 leisure and hospitality jobs were added over the past year. Just last month, that accounted for more than 5,000 jobs.
Today, the Colorado community came together to honor Johnny Hurley, the Good Samaritan who confronted and killed a gunman last month in Old Town Arvada. Hurley was then killed by responding officers. Well, we spoke with his father today, who says they were planning to go camping this week, and instead here he is attending his service.
The life lessons that he gave, be true to your principles, are just, this is just universal. If everyone lived like that, there'd be a lot less trouble in the world. Is he a hero? Is he a saint? Is he an angel? Is he, he was my son.
Officer Gordon Beasley was shot and killed that day by the gunman. Investigators say the gunman's intent was to target police.
Today also marks a somber day in Colorado, the anniversary of the Aurora theater shooting. And overnight, people gathered at the 720 Memorial in Aurora for a vigil. 9 years ago, a gunman killed 13 people and 70 more were injured at the Century Movie Theater. That included John Blunk, who shielded his girlfriend, Jansen Young.
The truth is, this is part of my mourning process. There may be some people that are ready to take a step away from being this close to it, and maybe that's what's right for their healing, and everybody heals differently.
And today, Colorado Congressman Ed Perlmutter and Jason Crow reintroduced their resolution to designate June 20th as National Heroes Day. They say the Aurora theater shooting highlighted the incredible work of first responders and people inside the theater who risked their lives to save others.
Right now, Aurora is discussing ways to manage the rising violence in that city. Last night, Police Chief Vanessa Wilson said one of the main problems is low police staffing. So as of January 2020, Aurora had lost nearly 160 trained officers to resignations, terminations, or retirement. More than 70 of those just this year. Chief Wilson also blamed easy access to firearms among citizens and a negative perception of police. And just today, Aurora officers shot and injured a man during a domestic violence call near I-225 in Iliff. This is now the 4th police shooting in Aurora this month.
Denver has decided to expand its START program. This is a program that helps divert certain emergency dispatch calls away from police and instead toward mental health professionals. After last night's city council vote, a total of $2.4 million will now go to support this program for 2021. It was originally planned to run for about 6 months, but city leaders say it has been successful. And now other cities across the country are looking to make their own versions of the program.
U.S. Interior Secretary Deb Haaland will join Congressman Joe Neguse Friday for a visit to Grand Junction. Now, this is happening as the Biden administration debates whether to keep the Bureau of Land Management headquarters there on the West Slope. BLM officials in Grand Junction are hoping the headquarters stay and personally requested this meeting.
The Delta variant now represents 83% of sequenced cases. This is a dramatic increase up from 50% the week of July 3rd.
CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky says efforts to get more vaccines and arms have stalled in the U.S. Today, she also said hospitalizations are up 50% over the past 2 weeks as Delta variant cases continue to climb. Looking into the numbers here in Colorado, more than 96% of Coloradans who were hospitalized with COVID-19 this year were unvaccinated. And the department added that unvaccinated people accounted for nearly 79% of COVID-19 deaths since April 1st. Now, if you want a vaccine, should be pretty easy to get one.
Well, a Denver woman was turned away because of a records mistake, but nobody would believe her or help.
Except Denver7 consumer investigator Jacqueline Allen.
I had no choice but to call Channel 7.
It stands to reason most people know if they've been vaccinated.
I should know if I've had the COVID shot or not.
Georgia Lemos has not, but try telling that to the system.
They wasn't even acknowledging me as a human being.
Last week, she went to Denver Health wanting the vaccine.
They said they could not give me the COVID shot because I had already had my COVID shot in Durango.
Have you ever been to that King Soopers?
In Durango? I never been to Durango.
She says Denver Health refused to vaccinate her, and no one else would listen either.
I made many phone calls, but every person is treating me identical to the last person that I just hung up with. Like I just didn't matter.
So Contact Denver7 reached out to Denver Health, which said their hands are tied by state records. The state, within hours, sent this response. Our Colorado Immunization Information System team was able to correct this error. She should now be able to walk in and receive a vaccine at any provider.
I'm very happy.
So we also called King Soopers. They sent the Pfizer vaccine just for Georgia to the store across the street from her home in Denver.
And I'd like to thank you for believing me, and now I'm able to get my shot.
Believing someone versus bureaucratic red tape.
I did my part, you did the impossible.
That is a shot in the arm.
Relieved, really happy.
For Contact Denver7,
Channel 7.
I'm Jacqueline Allen.
Western storms helping to clear the air a little bit of the smoke over western Colorado. I'll let you know when it's going to ease up here in Denver.
And a historic flight.
On our way to space with our first human crew.
Is it everything you thought it would be?
But the space roots run deep here in Colorado.
So I set my alarm for early to start watching the pre-launch.
We're talking with one female astronaut on why today's launch is an even bigger step for mankind when it comes to traveling to space.
Space flight is going to be incredible for anyone involved.